I'm making tea in my new kettle. Well, at least I'm putting boiling water, and I'm going to put it in my awesome kettle here. And yeah, awesome. Look, I had to bring the Commodore inside. Commodore, along with a few other things, have been sitting in Krista's car pretty much since we moved here. And I went out earlier looking for my NES Lazy Susan. It's a storage container that Will got me from a yard sale, complete in box, and it is now absolutely like the one thing that's missing. I'm going to tear this apartment upside down this weekend looking for that thing. It's not in either car. It's the only thing that went missing is that storage unit. And yeah, I mean, he got a great deal for it, and it would suck if I'd have to get another one because they go for a lot. You know, nothing that would break the bank, but nothing I want to pay right now either. So when I went out there to look, I happened to notice that the two TVs that I have, the plastic on them are starting to warp because of the heat. I never thought about that. I did not think for 1 second about how hot those cars were getting. So I checked the Commodore, and fortunately, not a single bit of electronics, not the printer, not the monitor, not the keyboard, nothing got warped from the heat. So I got friggin' lucky. So I brung that stuff inside, brought that stuff inside, and I'm gonna hook it up here just to confirm that it's still working. I can't believe I screwed up that bad. Man, that boiled fast. Dig it!
Add a power connector.
Kitty!
Felix can test this out. Make sure that it still works before we go any further with it.
He's been crying pretty much since Krista left. I didn't vlog anything yesterday, but well, between today and yesterday, I've been doing a lot of cleaning around here. Getting everything reorganized and just tidying up. Look, I brought in the Commodore from the car. A bunch of stuff from the car. Well, I forgot that the Commodore was still in there along with those extra TVs for the game room. The TVs, like, because I forgot about all that stuff, the plastic is totally warped. So the TVs are, you know, I'm sure they're still functional, but they look awful because of the heat. So I looked at the Commodore. Commodore is totally intact. None of the plastic warped on the keyboard, the monitor, anything. So I got really freaking lucky because the TVs got warped. But yeah, so I definitely still need to test the system to make sure it works, but if any internal components need to be replaced, at least it's something I can fix. But yeah, lots of cleaning and organizing and getting caught up on vlogs more than anything else. So it's very quiet around here, like I said. Rodrigo's been crying the entire time since Krista's left, but that was to be expected. So, yeah, that's about all I have going on at the moment. What?
To where the SD card was. So I wrote down the connections of the micro SD card, and I'm going to match them to the pinout of the full size SD card. These two pins right here were a
what's wrong?
Basically a card insertion check. You can see it here. I put the card in. It closes that, so it knows that there's a card in place.
What's wrong?
I'm going to wire that as well.
What?
This micro SD card has the same connection over here on the right. There aren't two pins for it, but
Rodrigo's depressed.
So it'll work as long as I also ground the chassis with this SD card connector.
You're all right.
So time to start.
You're okay.
It's wiring job. I've rewired the old SD card connector.
Huh? Rodrigo?
To the micro SD pinout.
Huh?
Let's see if it works.
See, you're all right.
In place. Ah, there it is. My manual wiring of the micro SD card worked. This outer wire here is the card insert detect. Basically, when you insert the card, it closes the switch on those last two contacts. Rotate out a tree.
What? What?
Let's make a flow chart so you can see what the Python code is actually doing when it dispenses that treat.
Rodrigo, what?
What the code we just wrote does. You start the code and look at the...
Huh? What? You started crying all of a sudden. What's wrong? What? Uh-huh. Okay. What? Speak. Okay. What a mess. So, here's a Raspberry Pi Zero, and it will obviously fit inside of the original Game Boy. So that's not an issue. The issue that I'm running into right now is the screen. Here's the guts, I guess, if you will. Here's where all the buttons are. Screen. There's the cartridge slot for the back half of the Game Boy. Everything will fit. The problem I'm running into right now is this screen, and I could really use my viewers' help on this one. If you know anything that could help me here, the screen size for the original Game Boy is 2.6 inches diagonally. The pixel area is 160 by 144. Rodrigo, there are screws here. I don't want you up here. Rodrigo, no. Doggone it, Rodrigo, no. 160 by 144 is the pixel area, and yeah, I cannot find a screen that's gonna. I'll modify this if I need to accommodate a slightly bigger screen, but I'm just not having any luck. I can't find anything. So if anybody out there can help me to try to mod this thing, because I want it to play Game Boy, I want to do NES, I would like Master System, Game Gear, Atari, you know, everything. That's the plan, and I'm stuck. Help. Well, I just bowled my first league game in 9 years. I got a 571 series. I actually got I beat my all-time high, and I bowled a 233 tonight. Clean game. It was a, what was it? It was a 233, a 165, and a 173? Yeah, that sounds right. So, 571 series overall. Who would have thought? That was absolutely insane. So, a 190 average for the evening. 30 more than what I said my average was. Not that there's anything wrong with that. That was a really good game. I had lots of fun. And my new teammates are good people. Well, it is time to go to sleep. It was a great night of bowling. Good day overall. I have caught up through July on vlogs, which means that there's probably going to be about 5 or 6 August vlogs before I'm caught up to September. We'll be all good, so hallelujah. I also took some production stills today of International Man's Meals, and I filmed a little bit of footage as well for a trailer that I plan on making. So I'm very excited to do that. I can't wait. But time to go to bed. I will see you in the morning. Good night.